Have you ever wondered what it would be like to talk like this person?
Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good, pick up the phone and start dialing.
Or even this person?
Don't lecture me about my readers.
To have that drive, that charisma, that natural presence. How do they do it, you wonder? Well, if you dream of being able to communicate like that, the good news is you've come to the right place. But first, let me ask you a question. Does this sound like you? Your English is shaky and you don't have much confidence in it. You don't really know how you come across in English. And every time you have to say something important in English, you feel sort of awkward and useless. You're nervous in front of big crowds of people anyway. You don't really know what to do, how to be in front of a big group of people. It's a pretty scary experience and you get very, very nervous about all that. You know what you'd like to say, but you don't really know what words to use, so that people would just understand your message easily. In fact, you don't really know what to do to connect your mission to the English language. So all in all, you're good at your job, you know your stuff, and yes, you speak English, but somehow you can't break through and get to the next level. And of course, this has consequences. As soon as you have to talk in English about something that is outside your technical expertise, you feel very uncomfortable and want to get back to the technical stuff as quickly as you can. You deserve a promotion, but your weak English presence is holding you back. You feel totally unsure of yourself when you have to convince people to agree to funding or financing initiatives. You feel you have absolutely no authority in English. You can't close deals in English. Your confidence goes to zero when you talk to global clients and partners. You're missing out on strategic partnerships with companies and institutions around the world because you just don't have the confidence to talk to them in English. When you're online with Zoom, you feel really limited and stuck. Sound familiar? Now, even if you feel like you are a really weak and shaky speaker in English and there's not much hope, here's some good news. I've worked out that it's actually not that hard to go from a shaky English speaker to a brilliant English speaker. But my solution to your problem is not at all like those sites that give you tons of tips that seem reassuring, but which you actually instantly forget. You know, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, remember to do this, don't forget to do that. In fact, I've worked out that there are actually only 3 fundamental skills you need to work on. But first, who am I? My name's Richard Doust, and I'm from the UK. I've been living in France for many years now, and also in other places in Europe. And actually, I'm a bit of a freak about languages. I speak about 5 of them pretty well, and I'm kind of, well, you know, mad about them in a way.
Oui, parce que je parle très très bien le français, donc si vous voulez me parler aussi en français, c'est pas un Deutsch reden und das ist auch kein Problem, wenn Sie jetzt mit mir auf Deutsch italiano, che è una lingua magica, che non si può spiegare come si fa per parlarla. И могу тоже по-русски говорить, если хотите.
So I've spent quite some time getting inside each language that I speak to really work out what its possibilities are, what the rhythms are, what the melodies are, how you can use that language to really express your ideas. And I'm also very much at home with written English. I've written plays, scientific articles, scripts, and of course, a PhD about suspense. As well as language skills, I've been on stage for many years as an actor and also a stage director. So there's actually a lot I know about what it's like to be on stage, where to look, how to feel free and easy, how to use your body to come across positively and more dynamically, and also how to guide people to find their own distinctive personal style. And the third thing is, I'm trained as a coach, so I can help you define your vision and help you really connect to it. And my unique combination of skills means that we can move very easily from one aspect to another. So how can I solve your problem? Well, I can't go into all the details here, but actually it's very simple. Massive progress in each of the following 3 skills. Connecting, bringing confidence and clear, open energy to the way you talk. Awakening, using stories to get people interested and captivate their attention. Inspiring, calling your audience into action with emotion. Sounds good, but my English is so limited, people just don't listen to me. Remember, our goal is not to try and make everything perfect. We're working much more tactically. The goal is to focus on the 4 or 5 changes that will have the strongest positive effect on your confidence and how you come across when speaking English. The 20% of changes that produce 80% of the benefit. Exactly. For example, when I worked with Pierre from France, who had to teach technical skills to an international crowd, the first thing we worked on was an easy, automatic way of improving 4 key things about his French accent that made it much more agreeable and understandable and actually more charming. The result? His confidence grew enormously, and now he really has fun when he speaks to groups. Another example was with Laura, who was presiding over big international funding meetings for science projects. She felt that her English wasn't strong enough or decisive enough. After some training with me, she now has some really new tactics that she can use to captivate her audiences. She knows how to resolve conflicts, and she's got a much stronger feeling for the English personality she's projecting. Yes, but I'm such an introvert. You have no idea how nervous I get speaking in public. Lorenzo was a very shy computer programmer who suddenly had to lead a whole international team, all speaking in English. He was really struggling with his English and his timidity all at the same time. After a few sessions going through special techniques to overcome these annoying fears, we identified his main timidity obstacle, and he can now overcome it every time. Also, his voice has become louder, and amazingly, he now even feels freer sometimes in English than in his native Italian. The thing is, if you can't quickly work on improving a few key things before your next big meeting, the chances are you're going to suffer. So right now, just for a few seconds, close your eyes. Go on, do it, and imagine what it would feel like. You feel comfortable talking about non-technical things. You feel in command when you speak in English. You're convincing people to give you that financing. You've got that promotion. Your confidence is sky high when you try to get global clients for your products. You're closing deals in English. You're developing strategic partnerships with other companies around the world. You're attracting new opportunities with your professional, friendly, and dynamic online Zoom presence in English. Now, if all this sounds interesting and you think it could solve your problem, then just get in touch. Click on the link below and we can set up a session online to go further. My goal is to get results for all my clients so that I can carry on working with them for the long term. So it's really important to make sure we're a good match. To be clear, this program is for people who know that they need to invest some time and money if they are really going to dramatically improve their skills and get to the next level. So click on the link and you'll be rolling. And we can start boosting your connecting, awakening, and inspiring skills straight away. Whatever we decide, you'll get a valuable session and some new clarity about where you are and what's holding you back right now. Grab your chance while you can and get yourself a new English presenting personality. See you soon.